Hi guys, welcome back to the channel again. We are still on the search for Jayden. If this is your first time here guys, make sure you subscribe, and if it's not your first time, what are you waiting for? Come on! This is a reaction channel. We always have a lot of fun over here, even though this is very serious business. This is not like my other videos. It's different. Because this pains me a lot. It pains me a lot, especially when I look at the poor kid, Jayden picture, and see the sadness in his face. Now, the case of Jayden Smith is deeply troubling, may I tell you, and a whole lot of people of Jamaica and Jamaicans all over the world, it's troubling too. And it raises many questions about the circumstances surrounding his disappearance. To approach this systematically, I will present arguments for both sides. May become a detective today because, I am watching other YouTubers and this person saying that person saying that. So, me go and look at both sides tonight. Tonight, it's going to be a little different from my other videos them. And those questioning the police and family actions and those defending them, and then analyze the evidence and implication. May become a detective tonight. Now, the fact that the mother of the baby flew out before police had completed interviews with her, it raises concerns. In serious cases, like a child's disappearance, law enforcement typically retain custody or at least conduct thorough interrogations before allowing somebody like that, a family member, to leave the jurisdiction. What kind of police force is this? I may ask this before. Allowing her to fly out might have compromised the investigation or allow potential evidence to be lost. I am not going to point a finger at her because I don't know the story. Jayden is not yet found, so we can't or we shouldn't point fingers. We can't or shouldn't point fingers. But we are only human. And if things don't fit and if it don't add up, we have to play detective out there. We who are on social media, we have to keep it alive. We have to keep Jayden memory alive. Until they find Jayden, we should keep at it. Now, it is noted that family members, including the driver and other relatives, were not interrogated separately or thoroughly. Proper investigative procedures in the US involve isolating family members to prevent collusion and to gather accurate testimonies. The absence of such protocols suggests possible mishandling of this case. Now, talk about suspicious behavior. You have multiple witnesses report conflicting accounts of Jayden's last movement. For example, the quick return of the baby mother from Spur 3. And I'll explain a little more about Spur 3. The child's request for chicken and fries. You're talking about 2-year-old requesting chicken and fries. And we'll talk about that a little more. And the little brother absence from school. All points to potential discrepancies that need thorough investigation. Now, these inconsistencies could indicate attempts to cover up or hide what really happened. If we go back to her not leaving the hospital, the only time she left was to buy chicken and fries. Now you tell me, may I ask this question? Can a 2-year-old baby request chicken and fries to the point where you're going to leave the hospital, go buy the chicken and fries, and go back to the hospital? Me have a 2-year-old baby family member here, and one fry or fries she might eat. If I'm lucky, 2. It's a 2-year-old. We're still a suck out a battle. If you request chicken and fries, the daughter, and who is the mother of the child, says she only left because I heard her unalive. She only left the hospital once. One time. To buy chicken and fries. Yet, when A.L.A. Lewis, and I saw that interview too, was questioning the stepfather, which is our mother's husband, he says that the daughter from the U.S., I try to avoid calling the names, the daughter from the U.S. whose child is in the hospital, says she never bring no clothes, so she go down a spur tree, go bathe, and come back. And go back to the hospital, or come back. Him say she come back so quick that he was surprised that she got on the bed and come back so quick. Me pause here, so think about it. Him surprised she come back so quick. She not said nothing about going to spur tree. In the same breath, him say a year she don't come there, so where they live. Maybe she and the stepfather knowing nothing. But then again, the question is, if she don't come there, so and she not stay there, so when she come, because maybe she thinks she better than going back and staying there, so how come she send her picnic there? Him say, when she come to Jamaica, she don't come down there, so she usually go to the mother job, because up where the mother there, the mother the supervisor. So the husband say, when she come, she no usually come down there, so she go at the mother job, because the mother the supervisor. Imagine. Then when she desperate now, when her husband gone past on training, she don't have nobody to keep a baby. She send the baby, come give her mother. 1 month the baby did it. Then you know think say, if she don't go there, because she too good for go there, and she send her baby go there, and the minute she send her baby go there, the baby get hurt. I would have been pissed. I would have been scared. If I was the mother, I wouldn't know what to do. Because if my daughter don't come at my yard when she come to Jamaica, she only come at my workplace. And then she send her picnic come give me. And the picnic get hurt bad. To the fact that the picnic go to the hospital. That's a big trouble. That is a big trouble. So you see why Jayden, even if I run away, you see why that is? Jayden haven't seen her since 2021. Now at 2025. But it look like she go to Jamaica regular. From how the stepfather talk. But she no go her yard. She no go there. She go to the mother workplace. Something wrong, yeah, sir. So everybody a panic now because she no normally go there. But she send her baby, and the minute she send her baby there, something happen. Now, if you look on Jayden picture, you see the sadness in the photo. The photo is just pushing out, so it make you want to cry. And then the apparent lack of close family connection. Because if the daughter now come there when she come to Jamaica, there's no close family connection. And the dysfunctional family environment such as potential neglect or abuse. Because the other son don't want to do nothing. Pay Jayden for do it. How much so? He might work for pay Jayden now with her money. He might Jayden there use Jayden like a slave. Authorities should have intervened earlier to ensure Jayden's safety. But if the mother don't care about the boy, about Jayden, the father them says are drunk, the mother does hear, and anyway she then call her, she gone. She don't have no time for Jayden. Them said Jayden was living out on the street and sleeping at a bar side. It's like that kid have nobody. That poor kid had no one but himself. So you see, if I run away, but if he run away, where would he hide? Where would he hide for so long? Could I hide maybe a couple hours at 11? Now, hear this possibility involving the 15-year-old son. The fact that the teenage son might have knowledge about Jayden's whereabouts or circumstances is concerning. Because on that day, the kid didn't go to school. It's a standard procedure to interrogate minors in such cases. And the failure to do so could be a significant oversight also. Now, there are other things that I want to touch on, like the legal procedural constraints. The police may have followed proper procedures, including allowing the mother to fly out for urgent reasons, like family emergency. How much of an emergency is this? It's a broken leg. It's not a death sentence. Although, if the leg don't set properly or set on time, it might affect the way the child walk. So, in a sense, that is understandable, especially if she had legal rights or permissions. Without concrete evidence, they might have been cautious about detaining or questioning her prematurely. So, I don't know how the police allow her to go out, under what circumstances the police allow her to fly out. So we can't speculate. But there should have been a procedure for that. Now, the community and media speculation can hinder a fair investigation. And we all know that. As the family says that the law enforcement people are going off the social media. They're not doing them job. And law enforcement tends to avoid making accusations until sufficient evidence is obtained. And maybe this is why even the camera footage, they're not showing anybody. Because the focus should be on collecting facts and not assumption. Now, the family dynamics described suggest a complex, possible dysfunctional environment, but not necessarily criminal intent. Everybody giving a different story. Maybe because they're nervous or them can show emotions. And then the professionals involved might be working to uncover the truth without bias. We never know. The child's sadness and the family's action could be due to unrelated issues. Looking at him, he's so sad, but maybe it's unrelated issues, such as misunderstanding, family disputes, or cultural difference. Everybody young them run them yard different. That don't imply criminal activity, because even with the auntie not smiling, not look crying, smile at the interview, that doesn't really imply criminal activity, although it make her look suspicious. No. If people argued that the baby mother's departure was justified, or that her actions were innocent, it's important to know that in cases involving a missing child, law enforcement priority is to secure the child's safety or to find the child. Allowing this woman to leave before questioning can hinder this effort. While family cooperation is vital, the presence of conflicting stories and suspicious behaviors warrant more rigorous, separate interrogations rather than assumptions of innocence. You can't just look on them and say them innocent. They needed to go in and you interrogate them. Regarding procedural constraints, law enforcement agencies have protocols that should have been followed regardless of circumstances. Deviation from these could jeopardize the case. Now, the case of Jayden Smith raises serious concerns about the thoroughness of the investigation, the behavior of family members, and the safety of Jayden if he's still alive. While some actions might have been justified by urgent circumstances, the inconsistencies and questions about procedural adherence suggest that more transparent, comprehensive investigations are vital. Justice for Jayden depends on uncovering the truth. Meticulous evidence gathering, careful interrogations, and community cooperation. But are the people still looking for Jayden? Or they just give up on Jayden? It is crucial that authorities re-examine the case with fresh eyes, get some new detectives from somewhere else, to ensure all family members are questioned independently, and pursue all leads to locate Jayden and establish the full truth of what really happened. Anyway, guys, if you have watched the video this far, kindly make sure you subscribe to the channel, like the video, share the video, and I will see you back here on my next YouTube video.